What's going on, people? This is Kevin Kelly. You guys can check me out at Black Junction TV. Let me see if I can find it here and show it to you guys real quick before I get into my discussion. Let me see. Should have done this before, right? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so that's me there on Black Junction TV. You can find me there. Oh, that's the link. That's how they do it. That's the link right there. Black Junction TV at Kevin Kelly. Okay, let's get into this. Now, this is a picture of it's a group of pictures of what you would call female comedians. And I did this because I listened to the Netflix comedy special, Chris Rock's comedy special. I listened to Dave Chappelle's comedy special. Dave Chappelle's comedy special it was funny. I think he took a jab at Monique too. He said something like, "That's why I get the big checks," in one of his punchlines. Um, the Chris Rock comedy special, it was funny, but it wasn't as funny as a lot of his previous ones or his most popular ones, like Kill the Messenger and Bring the Pain and stuff like that. But it was funny. And I also listened to a couple of or I watched a couple of female stand-ups on YouTube and all over. I had to do that to make sure I wasn't being a misogynist. And what I reaffirmed to myself was that female comedians are not really funny. They're not, right? And for the most part, a lot of them, they just have it's the same recycled jokes told in a different way. Big dicks, little dicks. A chick they don't like, or a guy that they liked, or a creepy guy who tried to date them or holler at them. That's basically it. And when you narrow it down, what they talk about in their specials is really what everyday females talk about. I've said this on many of my videos. The females' conversation is very monotonous. Females either talk about sex, ironically, because they love to say that men are sex hounds and all of this. Nobody talks about sex like women. Don't believe me? Watch The Breakfast Club. Angela Yee, every time they have a guest, she's always the one who tries to throw in some sex conversation or some sex curiosity or relationship shit all the time. Wendy Williams, the same thing when she was on the radio. That's how they are, women. So in everyday conversation that women have, that's typically how their conversations go down. Sex, a guy who they like or a guy who doesn't like them, or a bitch they don't like. And in the stand-up comedy routines that females have, it's the same thing. It's very reflective of the female's everyday conversation. Likewise, the male stand-up routine is very reflective of the everyday male conversation, because males talk about a variety of things. We talk about cars, money, politics, clothes, females, sex, sports, history, social commentary, government. We talk about a host of things. I think that's why we're more funny than females. And when we point this out, that men are more funnier than females are, people tell us that we're misogynists, and they try to tell us that men and women are equal, in which we're not. And I'm tired of being shamed, us men being shamed into not telling the truth. Like, for example, I keep hearing this, that all women are beautiful. That's not true. It's not true. All women are not beautiful. Some women are ugly. Some women are okay looking. Some women are beautiful. All men don't look good. You don't believe me? Ask a female. Listen to them talk when they're talking with each other. They'll talk about how busted a guy looks, how ugly he looks. I'm not a huge fan of Tommy Sotomayor, but a lot of females say that he's ugly. Not all guys are tall. I'm not a tall guy. I can tell you, not all guys are tall. And women are quick. And I've noticed this, especially with Black American women. I'm not saying that females from the Caribbean don't do it, but in the Caribbean, as a guy who's shorter than 6 feet, you still have a lot of chance getting women, because our values are kind of different in the Caribbean. You have females who like tall guys, but they don't make it a priority. They're not going to pass over you because you're not tall. They look for different things. When I came to America, I realized that you're either tall or you're not. They don't give a fuck about nothing else about you. Nothing else. So if all guys are not tall, why is it all females are beautiful? Don't make sense. All guys are not resourceful financially, but all females are beautiful. Females have the free reign to distinct men from each other. You're ugly, you're not tall, you're broke, you're this, you're that. But when it comes to female, oh gosh, they should all get praises. All females are funny and they're equal to men. Oh gosh, all females are beautiful. All females are sexy, don't fat shame. All females are good females, don't slut shame. You get what I'm saying? It's total hypocrisy. And the point of everything that I'm saying is that I've made a lot of videos on YouTube before my channel was terminated. And I've had people come to my channel saying I'm a misogynist, I'm this and I'm that. And I'm trying to prove right here that I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. That's all I'm doing. All females are not funny. As a matter of fact, I don't find females funny. They might give you a one joke here or there, but in general, they're not funny. They're just not. And all females are not beautiful. And all females are not good females. It's like I said, just like all guys are not tall. All guys are not good looking according to females. Females have the right to distinguish, the right to tell who is good, who is bad, who's this, who's that. But us men, we just have to agree that all females are on the same level and they're equal with men. They're not. I'm sorry. Female comedians are not equal to male comedians. They don't have the same pull. They just don't. I'm out.